Hi, everyone. I'm Denise Chan, and I'm the host of Changing Minds Film Fridays with Community Access. Changing Minds is a unique storytelling program that uses film as a path toward promoting positive dialogue about mental health among young people and their peers. We have received over 3,000 film submissions from 88 countries around the world. Many of these films are available to view on our YouTube channel at communityaccess.org/changingminds channel. And a link to our discussion guide is also available there if you are interested in sharing films and having a dialogue about mental health. As part of this initiative, we also have a weekly discussion series called Film Fridays, and I'm excited to be your host for today's Q&A with Kate Schein, or is it Schein? I'm
Fine.
sorry.
Yeah.
Schein,
Yes.
who created the film Put Your Phone Down. Hi, Kate.
Hi.
Yeah, so first off, please just tell me a little bit about yourself. Like, where are you from? How old are you?
Yes, I'm 20. I'm from Oklahoma City. I go to school now in Fort Worth at TCU, and I'm studying film.
Cool.
Yeah.
So your film, Put Your Phone Down, what kind of like inspired you to create it?
So I made this film during COVID, kind of just based on my own experiences. I was doing Zoom school for about a year at this point. I was online for a long time, and I just kind of realized that, wow, my life has become me just being on my phone all day long. My friends kind of too. And so I wanted to kind of document that experience and kind of how that was affecting me and my friends.
Cool. And was that just like a personal project or was it for a school project or anything?
I was assigned for a class to make a film, but the only requirement was that it was a silent film, which is
Mm,
not how the film ended up, but the themes and stuff all came from me.
that's really cool. I really liked how you kind of have that old school PSA kind of voiceover alongside the depictions of real life with your phone. What was your creative process like coming up with that?
Yeah, so I made the whole film on my own during COVID. So it kind of was a play it by ear, just kind of make it up as I go situation. Once I came up with the concept, I like made my mom walk through my house so I could block out shots in my mind before my friend came over. And then, as I said, it was originally a silent film. But later on, I was on YouTube and I found all of those like sound bites from all these old PSAs, and I was like, wow, that would be really cool to combine these kind of two different things because the visuals are very modern, um, which I thought would create a nice juxtaposition with the older PSAs, how we're still kind of dealing with these same issues they were back then now.
Yeah, I really like that because it kind of showed how it's like gotten even worse a little bit with modern technology. Um, so like what are some of the themes about mental health that your film shares on that note?
Yes, I mean, definitely just my generation's relationship with technology, kind of how the first thing I know I do and a lot of my friends do when we wake up in the morning is turn and check our phones. And it's, definitely an addiction in a way. Um, Beyond that, in terms of COVID, dealing with a lot of burnout, kind of feeling paralyzed by work and how your phone is kind of your only like escape, a way to turn off your mind, but then you kind of fall down this deep tunnel of TikTok and whatever, which also has a lot of negativity within it. So kind of the last issue I touched on was social media's effect on young girls, in particular body image and self-esteem, how social media perpetuates all of these unattainable beauty standards that through like Photoshop and so much makeup and unhealthy habits. So I thought all of those things kind of tied in to the phone.
Yeah, I'm also addicted to my phone, admittedly, so I relate to this film a lot. It's very, very it resonated with me a lot. So why do you think that film in particular is a good vehicle for discussing mental health?
I think that film, like all art forms can be really impactful in terms of advocacy, just because it doesn't feel as accusatory as, say, like a conversation with someone. It's like you can kind of acknowledge your own issues, like through someone else's words and creations, but like on your own. But then film in particular, as opposed to, say, other art forms, is very explicit. It's super easy to watch a film and see yourself reflected in these characters and their actions. It's very much so like real life. So I think those two factors coupled together creates a really good vehicle for storytelling and advocacy.
That's a really good point, that like the like accusatory part where there's kind of just like a lot of mental health stigma still, so you don't feel comfortable like kind of directly confronting it. So how can like filmmaking and storytelling kind of help to break down that mental health stigma?
I think just the more film and all different media platforms continue to tell these stories, the more comfortable audiences will become with them. You know, stigmas come from just unfamiliarity. And so I think the more people see these things portrayed on screen, the more familiar they'll become. And hopefully that will help slowly break down this long-standing stigma.
Yeah, and I definitely felt that with your film. Like I said, it was very relatable. And I'm sure a lot of people during COVID were kind of like going through that, where they're just like stuck to their phone all day, 24/7. Um, so yeah, your film was really great. Are you working on anything next? Like, what are some of your hopes for the future? What do you want to work on next?
I don't have anything I'm working on now or any specific plans. I'm really just enjoying school a lot, you know, gaining as much knowledge as I can, meeting all of the people, kind of just equipping myself for hopefully a successful future in this industry. But in terms of specific projects, I am overwhelmed with schoolwork. I don't have time to do that right now.
Totally understandable. Well, is there anywhere people can find you if you do make something in the future, or like to watch your short film?
Oh, yes, I'm just at Kate Schein on Instagram and probably most things. I'm not the most active on social media. That should probably be my New Year's resolution, actually, learning how to use it. But yeah, Kate and then Schein.
Cool. Well, thank you so much for this interview. It was Your film was really, really great. Everyone definitely go check it out. It is on the Community Access YouTube channel as well. And yeah, thank you so much, Kate.
Thank you so much. I had a great
All
time.
right. Yeah, thank you.